Hello, everybody. It's me, Austin. Here's my crochet podcast. This could be episode number 40. I know I haven't had a podcast in a while. I've been busy with work and school, and just trying to get caught up on the semester. Um, and then I have had time to crochet and have had time to knit, but I really haven't had time. I don't really have a lot of FOs. I don't think. Oh, I have two FOs. And then I have some work in progresses. I might frog something that I started. And then that's pretty much just gonna be like a smaller update. I do plan since the semester is getting over soon, I'll be able to actually try to film more. And I have some stuff that I want to talk about. I'm working on too as well. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna go with whips for no, I'll go with FOs. Um, so my first two FOs would be this cardigan. If I can remember, I'll film a video of the whole cardigan. But I used Nicolage for this cardigan. What was it, like about a month ago? They did a call for submissions for a call for submit. They did a call for submission, call for submissions, and I was inspired by their mood board and what they and I wanted because me how I design tend to make what I have in mind before I forget it, and I'll write it down after. So sadly I wasn't chosen for the design for the call for designers, but I'll eventually have this pattern written out for sure. So but it's I guess you can consider it a drop shoulder. Is the correct term for it? It's a drop shoulder cardigan. I used some granny squares and it's a really pretty flower motif I created for the cardigan. And it's mostly crocheted. I also knit the ribbing for the cuffs and then the collar. I believe I used almost 2 full skeins of the Nicolage in Spun Call Light. I believe I used a skein, two skeins, I think, of the Dreamland in the boho dance, and then I used 2.5 of the of their burn samplers, minus using one of their fabric yarn. I have another. I'm working on a hat smasher. but yeah, it's simple enough. I can figure out enough to write it out and get it tech edited, and eventually have it tested. Maybe the fall, summer. And I did some. I guess you can consider it as a drop shoulder. I guess I did some knitted ribbing on the like the call at the shoulders meet, and then just rib. With part of the leftovers I had, I bought a leather bag base for it. I used some of the leftover scraps from it, and I made a matching bag. And it's my new favorite project bag too. So those are my most recent finished objects. But yeah, I do plan to have and write this pattern out. I'm working on another sample version of it. Like I bought some bulky yarn, so I can start working on the pattern. But I have an idea for the name for the cardigan. I do want to call it like the way it turns out to me. It kind of gives me like Rapunzel's tower. So I want my idea when I name the pattern, I might call it Rapunzel's Tower cardigan. It's like the flowers are really pretty. The motif is really pretty. So it kind of gives you like her tower vibes. So that's a future pattern that's gonna eventually come out when I have the time to figure out to actually write it out. And then for working practices, from the scraps of the sweater and the bag, I'm working on a hat, or maybe a beret, but for sure a hat. Just using the scraps and leftovers of the collage. Another work in progress I started just because that I might frog. I started one panel for a hexie cardigan that I plan to if I do it, I plan to make the flower motifs on the sides of the cardigan, make into a sweater.
I left the door open because Ziggy's still out there.
No, he's right here.
Oh, okay.
He's with his food.
And then another, this is a newer whip I just started. I recently bought the muscle burrow from the Soldier Tea. So I just started it today. And I've done this much today in between classes. So that's fun. It's a new project. I mean, I do also have another work in progress, but it's a test knit that I can't share. And I have to have that done in, I think in July. It has to be done in June. And I'm excited for that as well. I'm using some Nanabas from Chelsea yarn. And those are pretty much my whips. I do have just one acquisition. I bought some new yarn. That's pretty much it. I bought some new Chelsea yarns. That's my collection. And that's my stash. Other than that, this one mentioned, I do plan to start filming more. Hopefully, getting time to actually film stuff. And then to work on this cardigan pattern to eventually release in the fall is my plan for the winter. Other than that, don't forget to have a nice day, and bye. Hey everybody, this is just a small video of just showing the cardigan itself. That's pretty much it. I've also been able to style it 2 different ways. As a cardigan, but as a bolero. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Thank you.